Have you ever noticed that sometimes the smallest change brings the greatest sense of relief? You finally clean your room, or you make the decision you've been avoiding. Yet somehow, your mind feels lighter. Why does something so simple have that effect? People often think simplicity means having less. Psychologically, it means deciding less. Every decision your brain doesn't have to make is one less demand on the mind. Every unfinished decision creates another path your mind continues to follow. Each possibility stays alive, and the more possibilities the mind keeps open, the heavier thinking begins to feel, because uncertainty keeps asking for your attention. Think about something many people quietly do. Some people intentionally keep their wardrobe simple. They buy the same style, often in the same colours. Every morning begins with one less decision. One decision doesn't seem like much, but the mind is rarely carrying only one. Hundreds of unnoticed choices quietly compete for your attention. Every choice, every unfinished task, quietly competes for the same mental space. Together, they create a mind that never fully rests. This is why people sometimes feel unexpectedly calm after making one difficult decision. The decision didn't remove every problem. It removed hundreds of invisible mental rehearsals. This may also explain why so many people are drawn to minimalism. Not necessarily because they want fewer possessions, but because simplicity asks less of the mind. Many of the things we own carries a small demand. One demand is barely noticeable. 100 of them become mental clutter. Perhaps what people are really searching for is clarity. There is another kind of simplicity, the kind that has nothing to do with your home, and everything to do with your attention. A person with a busy life can still have a simple mind. A person with very little can still live inside endless mental noise. The difference isn't how much they carry, it's how much is still competing for their attention. Perhaps that is why simplicity makes the mind feel lighter. Maybe peace has less to do with what we gain, and more to do with what we no longer have to carry. Sometimes the greatest relief we experience comes from finally putting something down. What in your life is taking up space without adding value? Maybe it's an object, maybe it's a habit, maybe it's a commitment you've been carrying for too long, or maybe it's a decision you've been postponing. I hope you find a moment of peace today.